Okay, so today I'm going to be explaining my dream game, kind of where it's at, where it's going, and what I've been working on for the past couple days. So, this is the GitHub. Let me actually just pull up the actual project and run it. So far, we just have a window. I mean, super basic, obviously. And it's already got set up with Vulkan and everything. So, the basic idea behind this is it's a voxel-based game. So, it'll be hopefully eventually optimized and whatnot, but it'll be basically Minecraft, but basically everything will be customized, and it won't be like Hytale, where Hytale does a lot more. Hytale's very customized, but the thing that makes mine a lot more different is instead of doing just voxels, actual blocks will be able to be created in my game with like different angles and stuff. So it'll be basically more detailed Minecraft on the like voxel level. Anyways, here is the actual project, and I'm just going to kind of go through some of the libraries that I've been using over the last couple days. So, first of all, we've got GLFW. Oh my goodness, stupid ads. Sorry. Anyways, first of all, we've got GLFW. Now, this one is basically going to handle all the input, all the window creation, a lot of this other stuff that I just don't need to worry about. So a lot of input, window, that sort of thing. Super basic, this kind of like the groundwork. And as well as Vulkan. Now, Vulkan is basically just a really powerful graphics library, so it allows you to create some really cool stuff with it, and it works on a lot of different platforms. As you can see, it's really performance, like it allows you to control a lot more of the GPU, so that is why I'm going to be using Vulkan. And in the next video, I'll explain kind of the differences between Vulkan and OpenGL in my next video. But yeah, this is going to do a lot of the hard work with drawing things to the screen, basically. Drawing things to the window, which I'm still working on. And obviously, the last couple of videos you saw that I had a 3D triangle and a 3D cube. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I wasn't recording my audio for whatever reason. I thought it was. And although I did make a 3D cube and whatnot, that one was completely following tutorial. The project that I have right now, which I just showed you with the blank window, that one has the, basically I'm starting everything from scratch instead of following a tutorial, because I think I have a bit more of a groundwork now on Vulkan where I can just program on my own. Next up, we've got GLM, which basically just does all the basic math, like up to pretty much a linear algebra. This is going to help me handle all the 3D math that we need to do for like 3D cameras and stuff, that sort of thing. Next up, we've got ENTT, and basically what this does is it is a entity component system, and so what that means is it allows for like better organization between, you know, blocks, entities, that sort of thing. So even Mojang themselves use it for Bedrock, I believe. And basically what this allows is for like just better memory management, and it allows the game to run a bit faster, so I'll be using that. Next on the list, we have Nolaman, I believe is how you say it. Anyways, this is just for JSON files, so eventually I will be using this for making the actual game, or like be able to mod the game. So my game, I'm intending it to be completely moddable, which means you'll be able to edit all the JSON files similar to this one. Although I'm working on I'm going to make an in-game editor for a lot of stuff, kind of like what Hytale does, although just on a way simpler level. Next up, we got Fast Noise. So basically what this allows me to do is create noise, and what that allows is for, instead of like randomness in a lot of games, where it's like, oh, you get a random loot box or whatever, instead, this is more procedural, or so it's more gradual randomness, which allows for a lot more like terrain is kind of the main purpose of it, and you can create a whole bunch of stuff with this. There is a lot of different things you could make. It's really like diverse, and so obviously a lot of stuff you can do here which should allow me to create some like pretty cool worlds and hopefully allow for the botting to be able to create literally anything like terrain-wise. Lastly, we have eNet. Basically, this just handles all the multiplayer stuff, and this one I haven't done too much with. Right now, I just have a basic like server setup sort of thing, just to test and make sure it works. This one I don't know a whole lot about. I haven't used this one quite as much, although Fast Noise I've used quite a bit, and it's pretty simple, self-explanatory. eNet I've used before. GLM I've used, Vulkan I've used before, GLFW. I've used most of these libraries before, and this is really going to help me to... I already have like a base ground understanding of how voxel games work, and I've used all these libraries on like previous attempts at this. So I have everything set up now, and I also have a plan for how I'm going to divide up the code. So right now, we've obviously got the engine, although I do have to rework the engine because I switched from OpenGL to Vulkan, and again, I'll explain in the next video more of why I did that. We've got the engine, we've got the network, and we've got the renderer. Now, the network is very basic right now, so that one's fine. Next, we've got the renderer. That one I'm currently working on, which will probably take the longest amount of time because that's like the really big setup, especially since I'm using Vulkan now. After that, eventually I'll start working on an editor and then the actual game. So the editor, at first I'm going to start with basically just like basically creating a block in the game and creating like the actual world. So I'll work on being able to create whatever procedural world you want and whatever block you want to be able to make. Then I'll work on the game and obviously actually rendering that stuff from the editor into the actual game. And another thing I'm going to work on there is the player, and so kind of designing how I want the movement system I want. So it'll be kind of a mix between Minecraft and Hytale is the idea behind the game. Also, I apologize for the ads, but yeah, so we're slowly making progress. So probably take quite a few months to even be able to see some progress. So kind of unfortunate, but you know, I'm working on it every day, and figured I'd kind of do a little bit of an update and kind of where I'm at, where I'm headed. And I'll continue to keep doing daily updates, although they will probably get a little more technical or talk about some different topics within the voxel game space because of obviously I don't have a lot of content to show here. As you saw, I literally just have a window creation so far, so this is literally it for the project. Anyways, thanks for watching this far. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.